Welcome back to the floor of the CME Group here in Chicago, November 1st. I'm the Killer. Let's get into the zone, folks. Lots going on per Killer Insight. And if you don't know about Killer Insight, you need to follow me on Twitter, @TheKiller. We talked about this grab for treasuries, this insatiable thirst. And everyone thought I had three heads initially when I said this last week on CNBC that they're going to come back in. The reason I analyzed this and focused on this whole Italian situation, but if you saw, there was skepticism. I was skeptical of this rally last week just due to the fact that we did not have that clarity, those concrete details. We talked about specifics, timetables, implementation, all these facts we've been talking about here on the CMZ, giving you just the straight insight here what the market is not always looking at. But we talked about this and now we're seeing this. And I think initially that Japanese yen intervention coupled with the uncertainty in the MF global situation, but now the MF global situation is really taking a life of its own here. I can't get into too many specifics, but we're seeing these markets move due to the fact people are essentially getting blown out of positions. So we're really seeing this crude market move. We're seeing the treasury market. And I talked yesterday on CNBC Fast Money halftime report about this 10-year going under 2%. It's a bold statement. Guess what, folks? We hit 1.96% this morning at 7:40. So hope you're on board. There's a wild treasury move. You got to get in, you got to get out, but you have to realize that until we get this certainty delivered from this G20, we are not going to have a lack of volatility. We're going to continue to see extreme volatility. Emotions are high right now. There's a lot of frustration here in these pits of what's going on. How's this going to happen here? We don't have all the answers, but right now they're buying treasuries. They sold. They absolutely crushed. As soon as we saw a 200-day moving average in the S&P get violated up at 1272, boom, they smacked it down. We're talking 2 trading sessions, folks, down to 1208. We currently have bounced off these lows there. We're trading around this 1220, 1223 level. Went up to this 1233 level, and Steve Grasso, the stud he is, called this on Twitter about being this cash level of resistance. Went up, touched it, boom, came right out. So I think we're going to kind of mull around here. We're looking for a Fed decision tomorrow. We're looking for data on Friday. But more importantly, folks, all eyes continue to be on Europe. And right now, this Italian bond is even gone up higher. We are seeing those yields up at 6.3% in the 10-year. That is not sustainable. We talked about the austerity that they need to implement over there. However, all that is negated when your borrowing costs are that high. And those borrowing costs are going to continue to grow up. We're talking about 300 million in euros they need to roll over in the Q1 next year. They're going to have a hard time getting that debt off in the open auctions. So we'll see if the ECB, Draghi, as of today, Mario Draghi, the Italian, now is the head of the ECB. We will see if he listens to Germany and doesn't participate in more ECB bond buying, or does he take care of his pizans? I think he's going to take care of his pizans. Come in and grab these Italians. Hope you have a great day. Catch me right now. I'm going to be hopping on Fast Money. I love your comments. And somebody hopped on and said, it's like Warren Buffett said, when the tide goes out, we'll see you swimming naked. You're right, bud. We're seeing you swimming naked right now. Be good. I'm the Killer. Oh, one other thing. You have to remember, be the hammer, not the nail.